Hello everybody and welcome back to the Adventures of Pallonius. Here we are at the Dwarf Guild Bank because we're getting ready for an adventure. We're going to OOT, baby. That's right. We got 2 full backpacks of night cards, or at least we will in just a moment here. Right now we've got 1 slot unfilled, but it's because we're going to do the turn-in on the way out, so we don't have to come back in this zone. Now I'm expecting to be way overweight from all the armor we're getting, and I'm not expecting to fight anything that I could beat anyway. So in order to be able to carry more weight, we're dropping off our Bloodforge hammer, our axe, and our shield in the bank, bringing our weight down to 58 out of 85. These cards themselves weigh 2 pounds. So yeah, I think the chances are we're going to end up overweight by the end, but it's worth a shot. So we're on our way. We're going to make the run out of here. That's where we killed the cleaner, and there's the bank. We're going to make a run out of here, stop by and get our last night card on the way, and then we're going to make the run to the dock. Now, the biggest danger we have to worry about is a rogue that will be read to us on the Sisters Island. And from my experience killing the Sisters on my Enchanter, I know that that rogue goes pretty close to the Wood Elf vendor where I would trade at. So I was hoping, like, after I give all the stuff to the dwarf, and when I'm saddled down with a bunch of armor, I could dump some of my weight by going to the Wood Elf vendor. But now I think that's not going to be the case. But maybe the dwarf to whom I give the quest pieces, maybe he can, or maybe someone in his camp will also trade with me. There we go. 2 solid backpacks full of night cards. We're about to be geared out of our minds, my friends, my boyo friends. What, as they say back in California. What? I'll tell you what, now we gotta find our way out of this place. Anyway, not gonna be too exciting, just making a run to the docks. Hopefully not too exciting. I mean, I don't know what could go wrong here, you know, but it is Everquest. Alright, I don't know if you guys caught it in motion, we literally just watched the boat arrive as we're pulling up to the docks. It was meant to be. Mythio Ivyhorn is a druid, probably killing whatever poor dwarf spawns on this here dock. But let's hop on the boat. Looks like we're traveling with another fellow traveler, Insufferable. I did see her in Caladim. That's interesting. That's interesting. Looking out upon the beautiful ocean. It's aquamarine colors, a horizon that seems to extend forever. Preparing to venture forth upon this massive ship. Set sail. And there's another ship over there just chilling like a villain. I forget, I think there's something to do there, but I don't know. Anyway, off, here we go. Alright, we're just arriving in Freeport because I didn't realize it. The boat only stops at the Sisters Isle on the way back to Butcher Block. So what we're going to do is, well, we're going to make sure we're not KOS. They're apprehensive. Wow. But they don't want to kill us. That's good. Hopefully that's true for all of them. The fact that they're apprehensive is a little scary. But we're going to run to the Paladin's Guild here. We're going to drop some training points into 2-hand blunt. And we might even buy a couple of the spells that we didn't buy last time, just so we can raise those particular casting skills before we take the boat back towards Butcher Block and turn in the And night cards. Oh my gosh, what is happening here? Is this a corpse dump spot for the one of the event zones? Or what happened here? I have no idea. All I know is things did not go according to plan. There's even some corpses that still have their gear on them. Piggy Smalls, Talomilds, Healzars. It looks like a raid force. I mean, those are some geared guys. Well, rest in peace, fellow warriors. There'll be no corpse for this guy. That's for sure. North Freeport, here we come. The Temple of Mar. Hopefully we're welcome here. It's hard to tell because our deity might not be welcome. They're amiable with us. That's cool. Very nice. What's my religion? I'm Karana. Yet they're amiable with us. Indifferent? You're not a member of the Clerics Guild. Be gone. He's indifferent, but most of the other ones are amiable. That's cool. Now we just gotta find the Paladin Guild Masters. The Clerics are on the bottom. This guy looks like a Paladin. Guessing the Paladins are on top somewhere? Maybe this is a Paladin? There we go. Two-hand blunt. We've only got 5 practices to spend. Ooh. Music sounds a little ominous. I think the music's just kind of screwed up somehow. It all sounds a little bit off. And I remember reading somewhere, somebody thinks that it's kind of like not meant to run with modern computers or something. And they said there's some ways you can alter some settings and get much better sound quality, but I can't be bothered to worry about it, even though I am a little susceptible to music. Anyway, we trained. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, I was gonna check for spells. I can always get them in Kaladin, but I mean, we are right here. Alright, you guys. Turns out the only level 9 spell we didn't buy was True North. Didn't really need to come back here for that, since I have Flash of Light, which is also a divination spell. But what's done is done. Now it's time to head back to the docks and ride our way to the Ocean of Tears. Get our armor and head back to Butcher Block. I think we will skill up on some skeletons. That sounds like a plan to me. Okay, I was on my way to the docks. I got scared out of my mind. Oh, someone's probably doing the muffin quest. That's why. Okay. I saw some NPC saying, "Don't you have any sense?" And then I was like, oh no, I just aggroed some NPC. But no. Whew. So I started using a new map software. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's got a bunch of other stuff, and it looks really nice. It's clean. But the problem is, the map will not track. It will not track my person. So I've got to, like, if I walk out of the view area of the what I'm viewing right at this moment, I got to, like, scroll the map over to where my guy is. Like, it's following my guy just fine. It's just not, like, keeping him centered on the map. That's what I mean to say. It is tracking me, but I haven't figured out how to turn on, like, the centering feature. I'm sure it exists. We're making a mad run for it. It's there again. What luck to find the boat waiting for us both times so far. And boom, there we go. On our way to the Sister's Isle. Finally. You guys don't know how long, or it probably wasn't actually that long, but it sure felt like a while grinding those 16 night cards out. Watch, we died to that rogue. Oh god. Alright, we are approaching the Sister's Isle. There it is, my friends. Moment of truth. Gotta avoid that rogue that can and will kill us. Whoa, a little choppy, huh? These sisters don't look near as hot. If I have a Necro that's 13, but I've been playing him a little bit because I enjoy him. I'm staying away from the center because I know that rogue patrols around the center. But if I ever get that Necro up to kill the sisters, I've got to turn Lucklin models back on, man. Got to take advantage of the beauty that is these wood elves in Lucklin. I'm still worried about that rogue. I'm sure he's here somewhere. Alright, so we got Glendale Vargas here, and I think he's a... Oh, we're dubious with him. And Doran Vargas is indifferent, so it looks like we're not going to be able to trade unless this cranks our faction. But I'm going to pause it real quick before we turn in, and I'll do this later. I was going to pause it because the kids are here, but he wants to watch me do the armor. Hopefully my wife doesn't get angry. So here goes the first night card. Let's see what we get. We got some ringmail pants that I think we can wear. Alright. New pants. Ooh, looking good. Looking good. Very nice. Oh, alright, new pants. Let's see, our AC upgrade on that was AC 7 up from AC 4. Wow. This quest is epic. Plus we do get some faction with the Miners Guild. A lot. They're gonna love us when we go back there. And we got more ringmail pants. Oh well, we can sell them. But we are quickly gonna become overweight at this rate because these are heavy. What did we get that time? Looks like we got some blackened iron spalders, 5 AC on the shoulders, and that's an empty spot. And I think, yep, we can wear that. Alright, AC is cranking now. Ooh, a small Targ shield, AC 7. Can we equip that? No, we are not able to equip that, so we're just going to have to sell that one. I didn't know we could get a shield from this. Black and iron wrists. We can wear that. Very nice. Make that too. Black and iron bracers. Oh my goodness, we are cranking the AC up. Not to mention hitting up the fashion. Let me see if I can get a view of our character that's a little more. There we go. So we can watch the changes. Ooh, we just got a dwarven ringmail tunic. Can we wear it? I think we can. SV Fire 8, SV Cold 8, SV Magic 8, AC 12. No, we cannot wear it. Oh. Darn it, that would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. But it is dwarven, so it's probably too small. What do we get here? Looks like we got a bronze dagger. Well, we can sell that. Alright, that's one backpack down. We're doing alright, right? More iron spalders. I keep trying to give the card to myself. Ooh, looks like we got a ringmail neck guard. AC 5 over AC 3. Boom. And another one. And more spalders. More ringmail pants. Oh, we're running out of hits here. Blackened iron leg plates, AC 7, weight 7 versus our ringmail plants, AC 7, weight 7.3. We'll go with the blackened iron because it's slightly lighter and it matches our wrist pieces. More ringmail pants. And more blackened iron spalders. So, not bad. We definitely made some money at least. And we picked up a bunch of AC. We're at 208 right now. We don't even have our shield equipped. Definitely worth it. And looking spiffy. I don't know if he has a chest piece for us. Is it worth going back and doing more? I think I've had all I can stomach though, to be honest. It's really a bummer that that dwarven ringmail is not gonna work for us. This guy's still dubious with us. That's weird. Well, I guess that's that. We do look better. And I think we're gonna make a bunch of money. We've got a lot of stuff to sell now. We might get up like near 100 plat, I want to say. Probably, maybe even more than that. In fact, if I'm willing to risk a run-in with that rogue, I could find out right now. Because I'm looking for him. This is a really bad idea, but let's see what we con to this vendor here. It looks like he's nowhere near. We're amiable, so let's... Right now we've got 20 plat. 3 plat for these. Okay, less than I was hoping for. 18 plat for the dwarven ringmail. 2 plat for the shield. Okay, so 100 plat was getting a little ambitious, to say the least. But we're not doing too bad. 58 right now. We might want to get like a combine weapon. Alright, I'm going to go on the dock, which I think is far enough away from the rogue to not get harassed. Alright, time to make our way back to Butcher Block. Alright. We're just now arriving back in Butcher Block. So do a quick recap. We got about 73 platinum on us now. We had 20. So we made like more than 30 more than 40 platinum. No, more than 50. We made more than 50 platinum on that little venture. And we probably made here, this is 5, that's 10 AC. I think we got 2 more in the neck, that's 12. I think we got 4 more in the pants, 16. Shoulders was empty, went up by 5, 21. We increased our AC by 21. Which is pretty darn good. Not to mention we're looking spiffy now. But what I also didn't notice is that we've got ourselves quite close to level 10. We're at 98% right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run back to Kaladin. Looks like I got a pair of pants I forgot to sell. So I'm going to sell those pants, pick up our weapons from the bank, and I think I'm going to go crush some dwarf skeletons, which should be just the perfect range for skilling up. I think they go from 5 to 7. So I think even at level 10, which we're going to be in a second, the level 5's ones might still be light blue. I'm not sure, but I think so. Oh, poor guard. And the higher ones, level 7, should be a good challenge, good XP, but not too dangerous. So I think it's kind of a perfect Perfect time to be doing that. Now, since I have a map active, I'm taking a quick shortcut through this mountain range. I just have to hope that it's not dangerous. There's a goblin grunt. That's not dangerous at all. I think we're close enough to Caledon at this point where there's not a bunch of high-level camps around here. So yeah, I think some skeletons, even though they're not going to drop much loot for us, some skeletons might be the way to go. And I am tempted to spend some of this platinum on a nice shield. So I'm going to think about that as we're running to town. And we'll see what I do. But we're going to get level 10 in this video. I've decided that much at least. If not, a new shield to add to our collection here. Though when I hit level 10, I might really want to focus on that two-hand since the damage cap goes up. And also since my two-hand is magic, so I'll be able to use it against, say, ghouls and unrest or will-o-wisps. We'll see. Back to Caledon. I was going to say back home, and then I remembered I'm not a dwarf. Alright, here we are back near the bank and back near the miners. I don't know if you remember, but the miners were once dubious with me, but I'm pretty sure after turning in a bunch of these cards, I'm going to be like their best friend. Apprehensive. Indifferent. I could have sworn that I saw the cards giving me like... maybe these aren't the ones that I'm thinking of. Let's check these guys down here. Diggins is... they're apprehensive. I could have sworn it said it was giving me 249 faction for each turn-in. 249 is huge. I should be like ally. But there might be some other factions that are blending. You know, NPCs often have multiple factions at work. Each one carries its own amount of weight with them. Oh. So anyway, let's see how much money we've got ourselves up to now. Let's consolidate it all. Looks like 74 platinum. Pretty good. Let's see how heavy we are with our weapons. 51, 57, 60. We still can carry 25 pounds of weight. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. Okay. Let me see if that changes if I equip something. Nope. Stays the same. I was wondering if, you know, equipping a weapon makes it somehow cost less weight. It doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, let's go try our hand against some dwarf skeletons. I think it's a relatively safe spot because they're easy single pulls. There's nothing walking around that you have to worry about. I forget whether or not they social. I think maybe they do not, but I'm not sure. But it's not going to matter because it's really easy to keep them apart. And let's get level 10. So for those who don't know, I should probably show the map. Hold on. Well, I've been trying out some new map software, and unfortunately, it's not really getting picked up on OBS. It's just showing up as a black box. I think it's because it's got some window transparency options which make it difficult for OBS to work with. Let me try some other options though, see if I can't get it to pull up, because I'd like to show you the spot. Even though I think most of us know the dwarf skeletons by now. Well, I give up, because the other options were not good. The window option, it's either window or I do the whole display, and I don't want to do the whole display. I don't like doing that. So maybe you can just look at where I've run. I've been running from Caledon down that road that just goes straight down the middle. Now when I'm higher, or if I'm more risque, I go to the Druid Rings. So you can find the Druid Rings. There's like 5 dwarf skeleton single spawns there. All good. I think the guards will kill the skeletons for me, but I'm not sure because they're dwarf skeletons. I don't remember if I ever used them, but as you can see, the guards are always dead. There's always people camping them, so it doesn't matter anyway. But if I keep heading this way, not far from Dagnar's Cauldron, and that's going to be our emergency zone line. Dagnar's is basically straight in the direction I'm looking right now. But if I branch off to the right here, there's a haunted tower. And outside the haunted tower, you can find 2 spawns of static spawns of dwarf skeletons. That one is light blue. Okay, this is good for leveling up skills. And that one is light blue as well. So this will be too easy. I'm deciding to go sword and shield. I forgot about the idea of buying a new shield, but we'll hold off on that because a new shield's going to be more expensive. But I decided to go sword and shield because we didn't hit 10 yet, so we're not going to get we're not going to have the damage cap lifted yet anyway. And I need to get one hand slashing up as well. So let's get one hand slashing up now. We'll get the 2 hand up later. Easy. Can't even touch me. 1131. That's what he's done to me. There, he hit me for 3 again. I think he's done like a total of 10 HP damage or something around there. But it's also not really going to level us. Now these both happen to be light blue. I wonder if that's a coincidence or if the level variance that I see on P99 is not present here. Unfortunately, we can't sell bone chips because we're doing solo self-found. What's that in there? Another dwarf skeleton? I don't remember. There's a dark blue one right there. Huh. Okay, that's good. Well, that tells me they're not all light blue. But we'll kill the light blue ones first. Now 3 spawns, with how fast it is, if you get all dark blues, this is a good spot. But if it's like this with 50% or more light blue, we're gonna need to go to the Druid Rings. There's a bunch of spawns over there. And this is, if they're like 50% light blue, dark blue, I'm really happy with that. I will happily grind them out and max out our defense, max out our one-hand slash, max out our two-hand blunt before we move on to something perhaps a little more dangerous and challenging. For the sake of your sanity, I'm going to turn down the sound of, let's see if I turn down the music in the options. There we go. Guess I can turn the game sound back up then. Okay. Now here's a blue. Let's see how this goes. Now they don't run or anything and nothing else walks through here. So it's like a perfectly safe spot. Probably should have healed myself up, especially since I got full mana. So our AC is sitting at 221 right now, which is epic. I think we were getting close to 200 before. So definitely doing good. This guy is actually giving us a decent run for our money. We could always try to heal up. The problem is pulling off a cast. Now at this level, I think your best way to heal yourself is to recast your courage buff. The problem with that is, though, especially at this level, is that it takes longer to cast. I think it takes long enough to where you're gonna have to take a hit and continue casting. And that's like, you got like a 30% chance of pulling that off, if that. So I think I would rather really get my alteration up and, oh, there we go, level 10. Oh, you have gained a level. Welcome to level 10. Your items will no longer stay with you when you respawn on death. You will now need to return to your corpse for your items. Not me. I will not need to do that. Alright, we did it, guys. Now let's go check out the Druid Rings just for fun. Get it on the camera after I heal up and hopefully get a level or 2 of alteration. But apparently not. I did get alteration up to about 21 or something. There we go, just hit 25. Not bad, but my cap's 50, so still got a ways to go. I want to get it capped out because I want to be able to rely on it in combat, because that's my fast heal. You see how fast the cast time is on that. Let me move my casting bar down. Oh, I gotta catch it. Okay, let me use center. Watch center. Or courage. See how much? It's like twice as long. I gotta cast it again so I can catch the bar. What the? Why didn't that work? That's annoying. There we go. There, we burned all of our mana. But you can see, courage takes so long to cast, you're definitely taking a hit. Whereas, what's it called? Minor healing? You can pull that off. Like, if you wait for the mob to swing, you can probably pull off a heal before he swings again, as long as you don't fizzle it out. So we gotta get that healing skill up, because we're definitely getting interrupted when we get hit. That's just like a guaranteed. Our channeling is not horrible, but it's not maxed yet. It's still 32. It went up 2 points since the last time I mentioned it. Whereas alteration went up like 16, so it goes up slow. So here we are at the Druid Rings. People coming in and out, and if you're not solo, self-found, hardcore, whatever, this is a great spot to grind, because you got all these easy single spawns. Look at that. One there, one here, and one back here. There's 4 that I know of. I feel like there was a 5th, but maybe not. Now, these all happen to be light blue, unfortunately. Oh, this guy up here. No, I got him. And then you got druids that are coming through all the time, because people get ported here all the time, so it's a great spot. Now, they're probably all light blue to me because I dinged, unfortunately. Let's see, for the sake of experiment, whether or not we're getting bigger hits on our hammer. Let's see if we can land a max hit with our two-handed hammer. That was a 27. We just hit him for 27. So definitely the cap has lifted. That's pretty sweet. We are crushing it. 26. Wow. Wait until we get this thing skilled up. So I forgot to mention, when I went to the Paladin Guild, I dropped all 5 of my points. I guess I got 5 more I could drop now into two-hand blunt. So I got it up to 17. Pretty good. Pretty good. Gosh, I hope I still get the occasional dark blue, though. I hope they're not all light blue now that I'm 10, but I guess they probably are if all 4 of these spawns are light blue. I guess I should just be grateful that none of them are green. So look, two-hand blunt went up, defense went up. Now we have a new cap of 55. So I'm thinking, even though these are light blue, put in the time, grind all of our skills to max. Two-hand blunt, one-hand slash, bash, you don't have to worry about that, in defense. Grind until they all max out. And we probably still won't be leveled because these are light blues, so experience on them is so low. But we'll be totally ready for some nice, heavy combat, whatever we do decide to do. Much safer. Much safer. These guys don't run. There we go, offense leveled up. Oh, look, they're gonna drop some cloth. Small, but it's cloth. Can't wear it unless you are small as well. But you certainly can sell it. And look at this, they don't harm me at all. And now that I've leveled up two-hand blunt, it is crushing. It is crushing. Now, I probably should work on leveling up one-hand slash, because I should have my one skill, at max, but I think I would rather make that one skill two-hand blunt first, because this weapon is my best weapon, and it's magic, as I've already mentioned. But I'll get them both all the way up. In fact, it might be worth going to buy like a splintering club and getting one-hand blunt up as well, and maybe two-hand slash up as well. Maybe one of these skeletons will drop a rusty that I could use. A rusty two-handed sword, maybe a club. I don't know if they ever have weapons, I don't remember. But usually skeletons sometimes do, right? I wonder what she sells here. Anything useful? Just spells. Okay. But that's really cool now that we got the damage cap lifted. So you got these 4 spawns here, and you can run back to the tower. There's 2 over there. With the accelerated respawn rate on this server, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to just constantly keep killing. Skilling. Defense just went up to 45. Now it's only 10 behind my max. Skilling up all my skills. And mana will slowly tick until it's full, and then I'll just burn it all on heals. Even if I don't need the HP. Just burn the mana out. Skill up alteration as well. When we leave here, maybe we can do something a bit more dangerous, but we'll be totally ready for it. Anyway, I showed you the spot. I'm gonna be here for a while. This is a slightly shorter episode, but I think it was long enough, and it was a huge one. Huge goals accomplished today. And I think it was a good one. It might be a little while before you see Pallonius again, because I'm gonna, play him in short spurts, coming on here and just slaughtering skeletons. They're all light blues, skilling up. It's gonna take a little while, my friends. So hang in there. He'll be back. It won't be too long. In the meanwhile, check out Miana episodes as they come out. I think they're pretty fun to watch too. I'll catch you guys next time.